we have already seen Iran sending spoofed emails designed to intimidate voters, incite social unrest, and damage President Trump. Although we have not seen the same actions from Russia, we are aware that they have obtained some voter information just as they did in 2016.
Let's speak now to Scott Lucas. He is a professor of international politics at Birmingham University and joins us now. Welcome to the programme. It really does feel like the 2016 all over again. What did you make of this?
Well, like you, I'm not surprised. Russia, having interfered in 2016 on behalf of Donald Trump, has been interfering already in the election. It is through computer operations. It's also through a possible link to a current high-profile disinformation operation to tarnish the Democratic nominee Joe Biden through his son Hunter. And those who have been watching closely have been seeing evidence that Iran has been carrying out cyber operations, not specifically with the election, but generally, because, of course, the United States has been carrying out cyber warfare against the Islamic Republic.
But why would
for
they
quite
do
some
this
time.
again?
Why would they? Yeah, to disrupt the American democracy, to disrupt the American electoral system. In other words, the Russian game for years has not been specifically, we want Donald Trump as president, but we want to weaken the American system where people don't trust it, where you have an increase in instability, whereas people are confused and they're uncertain what's going on. And to an extent, the Iranians are looking for that as well. Because if you cannot trust your basic systems and institutions as a citizen, what are you left with in the day-to-day functioning of your lives, let alone an election?
But, Iran and Russia, they have both denied these accusations of election interference. Can we trust that denial?
Well, they would say that, of course. Look, we have to rely on facts here. And the facts is that the Russians, as we have had well documented, have not only interfered in the U.S. elections in 2016, we heard only a few days ago through British intelligence, as well as the Americans, supported by evidence, that they've interfered in other countries' elections, such as France. They've interfered in the arrangements for the Olympic Games. They've interfered in other infrastructure. The Iranians have carried out cyber operations for quite some time against foreign opponents. I know this specifically because I have a website that actually has been targeted in the past. So it is part of what is an increase in cyber operations as part of state power. But of course, the specific resonance here is to try to go specifically at the American elections, not just to undermine the American people's trust in it, but to undermine the international community's trust in the process.
And, if all of this, is true and the FBI are saying this, surely there should be some, I know you're not a hacking expert, surely they could have prevented this.
No, I mean, you do have measures that are in place. And for example, we need to be clear about one thing. There is no evidence that the Russians or the Iranians have gotten in to alter ballots, that they're actually affecting the specific votes. That's because of security measures. But the nature of the internet, and I'm sure your viewers know this, is that you have so many places where you can get in through email, through communications. It's not possible to protect all the back doors. So some back doors have been gotten into, not necessarily through hacking, by the way, but because the Russians and the Iranians might have bought voter databases from other hackers who use the dark web. The best you can do is, we cannot be 100% in blocking those types of operations, but you secure the core systems, make sure the vote is safe, and make sure that we have clear, unbiased information about what is going on.
Scott Lucas, interesting times. We have 12 days to go until the election. We'll be speaking to you soon, I'm sure. Thank you once again. Pleasure.